Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So it's time to go over all the knives I carried for the week, and this is week number 5 of 2024, and it went from Monday, January 29th through Sunday, February 4th. And yeah, got a new backdrop. I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this. It might cause an issue with the autofocus. I did a couple shorts, and this was in the background, and it seemed to want to focus on that deer instead of the knife I'm holding. But anyways, I carried quite an assortment of knives this week, and most of these knives I carried because I seen a video on the knife, or someone commented on my video of the knife, and it's like, I have that, I need to carry it. So some of these I did. Get started with the Swiss Army knife. I usually always carry a Swiss Army knife. Sometimes I'll swap it out for a multi-tool. But this week, I carried the Victorx Super Tinker all week. I like the tool set. It works good for me. You know, you get your opening layers, can opener, bottle opener, screwdrivers, large blade. You get a small blade. You get the nice pair of scissors on here, which is one of the tools I really like to have. And 3D Phillips screwdriver has the parcel hook or multi-purpose hook, which I use. I have uses for it. I know a lot of people don't. Then it has the all reamer, which is handy, toothpick, tweezers, and I carried it most every day using this suspension clip. This was a gift from John at JO Ventures Outdoors. He sent me a couple of these, and except for one day, I carried it in the pouch, and I'll show you a couple carries, the whole carry for a couple days. But yeah, I carried the Super Tinker, quickly turning out to be one of my main go-tos. Now, main blades, here's one that I saw a video on, and I'm like, I gotta carry it. I also did a video on show your blue knives. It was an open tag, so I had it out, but it's the Manx 2 lightweight with the blue translucent scales, CTS BD1N steel. Just an awesome knife. Ergos on this thing are just excellent. It's a larger knife. It's very similar to my Native 5 lightweight in style and shape, but it's a lot larger. Wire pocket clip. It's not deep carry. You got a little bit sticking up. Bidirectional pattern on the scales, nice and grippy. Has Spyderco's ball lock. Works similar to the Axis lock, but different spring. It's a different design. And yeah, boy, just nice and comfortable no matter how you hold this. So Monday was the Manx 2 lightweight. Tuesday, I carried this because I saw a video on it. I can't remember whose video, but it's still one of my favorite knives, and I don't carry it often enough, but I carried the KarDozer. This is an older model, you know, back, it was still AUS 8A steel. I thought it said on there, but AUS 8 steel anyways. Nice lightweight, back lock, easy one hand open, one hand closed. I dig this knife. This was my go to the woods knife because it was orange and it stood out. Kind of got replaced after a while with my Benchmade Griptilian, but this one's a lot thinner than the Griptilian, lighter, has AUS 8 steel instead of, you know, on the Griptilian's S30V. But yeah, just an awesome knife. These things are still, I don't know, the AUS 8s, they're probably in the 20s. You can get D2 steel now. I might pick one up someday. These, I think they're coming out with even a better steel on these, but I'm not sure. No liners in this, just the FR and handle. Pretty solid though. It's, you know, nice budget knife. I've used it a lot. You can see the coating's getting worn off in spots. It's been sharpened a few times, you can tell from back here. But yeah, Tuesday I carried that, like I said, because I saw a video on it. And the next one also be Wednesday. I saw a video, somebody did a short on this, said it was pretty fidgety, and I agreed. So I had to get this thing out. I haven't carried it in a while. And that is the Petrified Fish PF818. Now, when I bought this, and they first came out, did not have a name. It's just a model number. And now I guess it's called the Forward, Forward. Pretty awesome knife. It's right around 30 bucks. So budget, it's got D2 steel, and it's stamped right there on the tab. G10 scales, which nice. I like that groove that runs down through here, because my fingers just kind of like fall into that. So good purchase on this. Deep carry pocket clip, works good. I mean, it's a loop over clip. It's not really deep carry, but don't have too much sticking out. And right here on the clip it says David Chin. That is the designer. And liner lock, locks up good. I dig that blade shape with the grinds here, how that goes. Stonewash finish. Wish the clip was stonewashed to match everything, but that's okay. Action, I mean, this tiny little shakes. The thing wants to close. I mean, you can't beat it. Centering after all this time is still dead center. And yeah, I like the Petrified Fish. I have the Beluga. So I have two Petrified Fishes and I like both of them. I should get one or two more. Thursday I did an almost all red carry. The knife I carried was the Kooby Coyos, and I dig this knife. I was surprised this was in the top 10 of my most carried knives for 2023, but it's a cool knife. I got a piece of my pocket stuck in there. Yeah, I really like this D2 steel. I love that blade shape. Red G10 handles. I like the red and black. They just go together, and the blades black stone washed. I like it. Ergos on this thing are pretty good. Nice jimping up here on the thumb ramp. No forward finger choil. I mean, you can, if you're doing something really detailed, you could do like this. But for the most part, it's like this. It's like a 3 3/4 finger grip for me. I mean, I'm right on the end here. But yeah, if I hold it like this, I got a better grip. And this thing is pointy, pokey, stabby. You can pierce into things. Awesome blade shape. I like the red and black. Deep carry pocket clip. Flathead screws, left hand and right hand tip up carry. Action is excellent. Centering still good. This is a middle finger flicker all day long. That is how you're going to use it. There's no flipper tab. You can thumb flick it. You can easily slow roll it open. But yeah, I carried this on Thursday, along with my Spider-Man bandana. Open it up a little bit so you can see. It's got Spider-Man, the web right there. So I had that. I had it folded up, I don't know how many times, like this. And I used my little leather pocket organizer. This is a Deodrio. You can see that's the name of the company. I've had this for years now. It's holding up good. I like it. But in this, I carried my Super Tinker right there, like that. Then I had my Olight O-Pen Mini, my red one. Had that in the pen slot right there. And I carried my Olight i3T. This is the Iron Man version. That's what everybody called it when these came out. Carried it just like that. So this right here was my carry on Thursday. I went all red, and that was pretty fun. I haven't color coordinated a carry in forever, and I actually did it twice this week. But yeah, that was Thursday. I'm gonna open these up, show the blades. This new backdrop has me at a different distance from the camera, so it's hard to figure out where the knives go. Friday, again, it's because I saw a video, or no, it was a comment on my video, and I'm like, I gotta carry it. I love this knife. The Buck 110 Sport. I want the 112 Sport so bad. It's about 130 bucks for that. These are up to like 140, the 110s. But yeah, basically it's a classic 110 as far as dimensions and all that goes. Except for this one has S30V steel right there, the Boss heat treat. Comes with these thumb studs, aluminum frame, micarta covers, a pocket clip, a halfway decent looking pocket clip for a buck, and that's only right hand carry one side, but the same feel as the regular 110 buck, but a heck of a lot lighter. I think if I remember correctly, it's like just over 3 ounces less, so it's about 4.5, almost 5, and the regular buck is like 7 point something. And this thing was one I carried when I was doing the 30-day carry challenges. Carry this knife for 30 days, then do a full complete review. This was one that I carried more than 30 days. I absolutely loved carrying this thing. Fit and finish is excellent, just awesome. They do, everyone knows Buck does a great job at heat treating their 420 and their 420 HC steel. It lasts a lot longer than 420 steel should. And let me tell you, they do a good job on the S30V, because I carried this for the entire month, used it a lot, and I never sharpened it. I've only sharpened this one time in at least 2 years I've had it. And yeah, I sharpened it one time. I've stropped it, I've honed it a little bit here and there, but yeah, holds an edge forever. A good working edge for a long time. Saturday was a funny day. Friday was our 26th wedding anniversary, but we went out Saturday and I put together another color coordinated carry. But tell you a little story. We went to Red Lobster. I posted a community page post on this with a couple pictures, but go to Red Lobster, wife gets crab, then she asked for a claw cracker, lobster cracker, and believe it or not, Red Lobster did not have any available. The waitress said they were out at all out at tables being used. And I'm like, what the heck? A seafood place that don't have more than a few claw crackers? I mean, it was not busy. told the wife, I said I could go out to the car, get my Knipex pliers. They're in my sling bag in the car. And she goes, go for it. And I went out, got them, and she actually told the waitress about it. And she used the Knipex 5-inch pliers to crack her crab claws and stuff. It was kind of funny. The waitress thought it was funny. She laughed about it. But yeah, another use for the Knipex pliers I never thought of, and yeah, that was kind of funny. But moving on to the carry, the knife I carried my case test or pilot test run trapper, and I just wanted to carry something simple, kind of fancy looking though, and I dig this one. I don't carry this very often. I don't want to like really mess it up. See on the blade it says pilot test run. This purple, black, and gray swirl G10. It's really nice. It's smooth. Nickel silver bolsters and everything. Got a clip point. Then the spade blade. Just, I think it's a pretty knife. It has a plain shield on it. But yeah, still, this is stainless steel. Right there. It says USA 10254 stainless steel case. I don't know how many dots on it. I bought this in 2022. You got 4 across the top, 4 across the bottom there. And yeah, I carried this, and again, I used this, and I think I had it that way. How did I? No, I think I had it. Yeah, I guess I had it that way. Maybe I did switch that up. I think I ended up carrying it that way for the most part. And along with this, I carried a purple Olight O-Pen Mini right there, and get that in there. It clips a little tighter. And my purple Olight I5T, which still fits in there like such. Actually, it's a little tight. But I carried this in my pocket, and I carried a Hank, a Gondak EDC Hank, and it's the psychedelic mushroom one because it has purple in it. And yeah, so that was my color coordinated carry for going out for our anniversary. What else was I gonna say? Oh, usually I like carrying this in my front pocket, but this time I had different jeans than normal. I had LL Bean jeans on, and the pocket is shaped different, the front pocket. So this thing just didn't sit like straight up. It kept going kind of like that. And the trapper's kind of, you know, it's got some weight to it. The I5T's got a little bit of weight. So this was a heavier carry than when I carried the red setup. Even with the Victorx, I think the trapper's heavier than the Victorx. But yeah, so I carried that out to dinner. Case trapper. Now, moving on to Sunday. I saw a video on the larger version of this. Kind of prompted me to carry this. And I carried the Buck 422, 422. Buck Light right there. Now this one, I believe, is around 1984 to 85. Because it actually has a dot. One dot, which predates the date codes that Buck uses nowadays. They used a dot to signify when they made a design change, some kind of engineering change on the knife. And so I believe this is 84, 85, so it's pretty old. I bought it off eBay. Still has 420 HC steel. Different material for the handles. I can't remember what they called it. It's not really FRN, it's some kind of nylon infused something or other, but pretty cool. I like the looks of it. I added a thumb stud to it for one hand opening. Skull lock back, pretty lightweight. It's actually pretty thick. I mean, it is just as thick as a regular buck. Kind of square. Has finger grooves. I kind of wish this one did not have finger grooves because my fingers don't fit quite right into them. But essentially, this is the same size as the 112. I like this size. I have the 426, which is the size of the 110. But this one's pretty cool. I bought it off eBay a while back. Centering is pretty good. And I carried it in the sheath that it came with. This nylon sheath. Has Velcro closure up here, just like it just does that. That fits in there. Belt loops the back of it right here. And really light carry. And it's only as thick as the knife, really. It doesn't protrude out away from you. And pretty cool. This sheath's made in the USA. American Eagle or something. I don't know if that's what it means, but it has American, then an eagle. Made in USA with a flag. Has buck right here. Embroidered in there. And I kind of like the old camo. So yeah, I carried that Sunday, yesterday, and like I said, every day I had the Super Tinker with me. And I guess that's it for this week. It's going to be a long video, but here we go. Everything I carried, all the knives, get that back in frame. And I guess that'll do it for this week. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe. The giveaway is still going on. You got until Thursday night to get in on it. And I guess until the next video, bye.